May 9, 2019, issue 966 of the Omega transmissions, coming to you through the Omega portal. Are you ready to enter within this extra dimensional space again? Or perhaps you're new here and you want to understand what comes through in this way. Welcome to you. And in this state, for these transmissions, I ask you to settle your body, open your mind, to be curious, to allow yourself to receive energy and information. And I call on your highest energy self to be with me in the gathering area, what they call the transition space of the station of light. Invisible to our normal eyesight, but in this state, in this space, if you have opened your perceptions into the greater dimensions of light and life and existence, you may observe it. Bring your focus with me into this transition receiving area of the station of light now. This is Aurum coming forward to address you, greeting you in this space again, embracing you in the overall energy field, which is vastly different in this space to how you experience your personal energy field in your existence within the civilization as it is at present on Earth. You have experienced life in different vibratory civilizations on the planet named Earth and in other planetary stations. Your focus is to bring the highest consciousness state and bring in the energy that expands the dimensions around you in your current civilization. We are here to support you and expand this aspect of your existence. Your consciousness is already aware of it. Your consciousness, your highest state of existence, already knows what you are doing to promote the existence of the higher energy civilization, which many of you were expecting to have materialized and manifested fully at the time of your birth into your current life body. In this welcoming address, we expand you further and we transport you immediately into the area where you will be observing much activity within the station. You will be able to observe through portals as if you were observing the planet you are existing on. There are other portals which you may observe perhaps as internal visualization screens, where you may observe other galactic stations and assembly of beings and beings coming through, emerging through the dimensional portals to be around you at this time. This can carry through if you carry your expanded state of consciousness and observation with you back into your current life stream. You may observe also some of these beings manifesting through different portals briefly, because the energy that most of them are existing as does not readily adapt to the energy frequency of the civilization on Earth as it is at present. Many of them will manifest into the deeper areas existing within and around your current civilization frequency, the patterns of these existing within the earth and in pockets of civilizations already established, known as the cities of light and the Crystalline Light Cities. It is the same terminology used for the same pattern of existence. And we have referred to star bases. Again, some of these are within the earth, underneath the ocean waters, and elsewhere, just in their own sphere of existence. We just allow you to understand that they are present, have always been present with the Earth Station. Observing, assisting where it is appropriate with creative impulses. The creative impulses are received by the humanoid beings who are asking for help to understand something, or where they see there is a need for the manifestation of some new creation, and then assistance is given. Coming back to you in this presentation, in this activity room, you may perceive there are certain separate areas of groups of people here. Which group would you be drawn to with your resonating frequency, which is your mission and purpose on Earth? Are you involved in purification of water or air? Are you involved in the generation and regeneration of plant life? You will see that new species come forward, are discovered by people, and then research is undertaken as to why they are present in the current civilization. And then you find that people who have the creative intention are able to draw on the energy patterns of some of those newer plants, or some of the existing plants which still maintain the pure vibration of when Earth was clearer and presenting itself as this higher evolved state of existence. All of this is all around you at present. So we are suggesting that there are many people on Earth who consciously deny the existence of these energy formations and the presence of them. And then there are people such as you who understand. And even in this presentation to you in this space, you are drawing upon the relevant energy patterns which you are resonating with here. And this is a reminder of the original intention of you coming into this current civilization you are in. We refer again to your existence in the point of origin state and space and dimension and existence and everything how you would interpret that to be, because it is your personal memory remembering all of those aspects which you will be drawing into you now. Indeed, in this aspect, there are also areas involved in the restoration aspect of the energy systems which you are as a bioorganic unit in your humanoid form at present. and you'll be aware of the changes happening, the manifestation of higher patterns more suited to you and in many cases necessary to completely clear your energy pattern, your physicality functions of disturbances that have manifested as a result of the way civilization had been evolving and had been disturbed. So the energy that is available to you in this space, to all of you, whatever your intention is, can also serve to be restorative to the higher intention, to the pure intention as the humanoid creation coming through from the original pattern, from source creation. You will be sensing that we are presenting you again in the solar portal, and it is through this that you access that original pattern from source creation. You gather that in to you because you were that in your point of origin. You are understanding this as a pathway, as a pattern, for you to regularly use. Also coming through from source creation is more information for you to bring into the environment around you as a support system for many of the people on the planet as it is existing in the present. It is a present manifestation that you need to bring the energy in with the knowledge that the higher dimensional aspect is already present, and bringing the light energy information in from your highest aspect from source creation helps uplift many who are ready into the higher manifested energy civilization. That is all we need to give to you at this present moment for you to absorb, for you to understand that this is a similar pattern existing in many other planet areas throughout many other galaxies. And there are many stages of civilizations, all with the intention of being a great energy system of light. We will refer to it as light. And the entire light spectrum is also evolving. When considering the spectrum of light that you have around you in your current form civilization, we are aware that many of you are observing changes in the light spectrum. More information is coming through as technology is able to measure different aspects of the light spectrum. And the parameters of the light spectrum have been expanded. It has been likened to the spectrum of light coming through the sun, around which Earth evolves. There is a deeper level to that. But the light spectrum touches everything upon the planet. Therefore, it is necessary for you to consciously be aware of this, and that your energy form and your physical form needs to be receiving that light spectrum. You are able to receive this even during your hours of darkness. The spectrum of light is still present. The frequency that we're referring to is still present. And then it becomes renewed, modified again, as the light comes forward, as the planet moves and is exposed to the rays again. There are these shifts occurring. There is an exchange occurring. Always there is movement. We are enveloping you in this, within these words, within the spaces between the words. And you are able to experience this and use it. Bringing the sense of that with you now, we bring you into conscious awareness of being back in the transition space. All of you will be coming back with your focus to be present here. And here there are teams of beings surrounding you, supporting you as an individual, assessing you, restoring you to balance and alignment in such a way that you will recognize that and will use it again in your daily practices of remembering and reconnecting with the energy received. My deliverance to you at this time is complete. Aurum out. Acknowledged Aurum, and thank you. Now we are together to harness all of this. In this state, you are more conscious of being able to agree mentally that you take on and remember this energy pattern. That's partly why it's called the transition space. And now it is that we call you back to be fully present on earth again. I am known to you as Manita, and my presence generally exists in the inner earth space. Within the civilization there are many groups of us existing, but I am close to this vessel we are speaking to you through, and we will be working with her and therefore with you at many times at the appropriate dimensional shifts in time, and we are moving amongst some of you simply because your energy has shifted to be clearer, to be totally open with no fear or judgment. And when you are functioning from pure joy and enjoying the increased in awareness and consciousness states, this is when we are able to come close to you. I envelop you in the joy. Thank you, and withdraw. Okay, this is Leonie again. I have been aware of that being who gave the name of Manita. Very tall, very long, either grey or very light coloured hair, and intense, very dark blue eyes. Beautiful energy that has been around me for some time. And during the week I felt I was impressed that they were the Àgarthan people, but this being has not directly told us that. So it will be interesting how this unfolds. There's been a huge amount of energy we've all been receiving in this session, and I do trust you will continue to work with it, whether you listen or read to it. Just be it. Now bring it all back, completely integrating in you, in your thoughts, in your physical body, in your energy body. It's been a wonderful session to share with you today. So I close the Omega portal at the conclusion of this transmission now. Thank you.